We're now moving on to rapport, and what I'd like you to do is a very simple rapport exercise. Now, you wouldn't necessarily do this in practice. It's a learning exercise, so you're almost training your mind and your body to get into rapport more easily. It's useful from that point of view, but I wouldn't necessarily expect you to do it in real life. But what I want you to do now is just imagine you've got a meeting with an important customer. As you're sitting in the chair, just imagine that you can see that customer, that you can hear that customer speak, and just as an exercise, as you hear that customer speak, I want you to repeat as though the words were coming out from your mouth exactly what he says in exactly the same time as he said it. And just let me know when you've done that. That's brilliant. And because you've done that, next time you're with that customer, you won't do the same thing, but what it will train you to do is to listen to the speed he speaks. So you have the choice of speeding at the same speed that he does or she does, because in doing that, it will help you with rapport. It will also get you to tune in to the sorts of words they use, because there again, if you occasionally use their words back to them, it's a demonstration that you've listened, and it's a demonstration of some level of rapport.
Okay. Well, I'm certainly very interested in the relationship between myself and my client. I need to realise that they've understood the content of our discussion, and we've reached a point of mutual understanding. So they understand what I'm about. So yes, it tends to be conversation to get to know somebody, not just about the sort of the topic of the sale. So I'll go through a process of actually trying to find out and break the ice with people, trying to find out a little bit about them, hopefully on a personal level as well, rather than it just be the simple business discussion. So general conversation and try to get some sort of feel for the person is what I definitely do. And as I say, I tend to keep I tend to like it to be a real conversation. I don't want it to be what I would feel as a structured approach where people can see I'm actually going through a process with them, going for the alternative close, trial close, etc. That's not something. There's something I'm aware of and I've learnt in my past, but I feel more confident about having a good two-way conversation with the customer, and actually, having a proper, I'm a real person talking to them. So that's very much the way I approach the subject.